Hello, beautiful people. Welcome once again to the Niceroy 101 channel. I am Bernice from niceroyonline.etsy.com and niceroy.com. So, welcome once again. Thank you to you all subscribers that are coming back. And if you are new here, hi, hey, hello, how are you doing? If you like what I do, you can subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell button so that whenever I put on something here, you will be notified to have a look. Thank you so much. So today, going straight to the point, I'm working on a durag, and this was requested by Desiree Robinson. I hope I mentioned the name right. From our Facebook group. The Facebook group is Niceroy 101 and all creators, and it's getting exciting every day there because people are posting beautiful stuff there. So you might consider joining the Facebook group, and you have access to all the patterns that I've created. This one is free, and all my other patterns are also free over there. So I got a request from Desiree to do a Satin line durag. That is what I'm doing. So I created a pattern and we are going to work on it today, but I roughly want to show you a few things that are going on in the group. It's really exciting. People are creating very nice things. So this is a current cap that was made by Kayla Equateria, and I told them I'll be sharing their things here. So it's beautiful. You can join the group. If you are not a maker, you would like to buy something from somebody, you are free to join the group and contact them and communicate to see how you can get these things. The things you are creating are beautiful, and I'm always all out to promote my fellow creators to also get customers. So if you like this, you can join the group, or you contact Auntie Kwa and you buy. She does beautiful job. So this is one, and this is from Lashita's great cups that were made. They are so beautiful, nice fabric selection. So you can also contact them if you are not a maker, you would like to buy from them. I think they'll be ready to make what you want for you. And this is a very beautiful double-sided case bonnet made by Liz Gordon. I hope I pronounce your name well. If not, correct me later. So this is also a very nice case bonnet that was made by Liz Gordon. So as the list goes on and on and on, and this is a turban that was made by Desiree, the one that requested this what I'm working on today, the satin line durag. Okay, so she also made this beautiful cap. It's so nice. So if you want to see more of this, you can join the Facebook group. I'll link it down in the description. And this was made by Renee Johnson. Amazing. Looking at how this came out, it came out so great because she's a beginner, and for a beginner to do this great job is amazing. So she's taking off as well. If you like to purchase from her, you can contact her and communicate with her. This is what I did in the previous video. And this is one, a ponytail scrap cap that was also made by Liz Gordon. Beautiful work. So it goes on. Another one by Kayla. Yeah, Kayla Equateria. So a great scrap cap. She did the Europe style, but she did it big enough to contain a lot of hair. So that is it. And the finishing was so amazing, very beautiful. You can contact her as well if you like to purchase from her. This is an old dress that I made that I posted. And Desiree also did another great scrap cap with one of the patterns that I provided. Beautiful colors. And this is all black that she made. And this is the first cap that Renee made. And looking at it, she did a great job. For a beginner to do this, it's amazing. So more grace to your elbow, Renee. You are doing great. Alright, so this one was done by Les Amingo. I think I shared this in the previous video as well. So it's getting better and better every day. You can join the group, share what you are making, and if you don't so you would like to contact any of my group members to purchase their beautiful work, join the group and contact them. Let them make that money. Thank you. Okay, so coming to durag, this is the pattern. Please always make sure that when you are printing it, the scale is up to 100% so that you get the correct size. And when after you've printed, I did these 2 lines. If you are using centimeters, this line should match up to this 5 centimeters on your measuring tape or your ruler. And if you are using inches, this should match up to 3 inches. I think one of the patterns I printed less than, so this is the correct one. This one I printed 94%. I forgot to adjust the size, the scale, so this is the correct one. So I'm using inches, exactly 3 inches. When you measure and it's exactly 3 inches, that means the size is correct. So this is what you are going to do. You are going to lay them up. This is for the other one. I've labeled them 1 up to I think 6 pages. So you are going to join them together, and what you do is you put the first one down. Anywhere you see this shade, that means the next one is going to go over it. What you do is you fold off the next one, or you can cut it off. It's okay to cut, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to fold it. So you fold it and you make sure these 2 points are matching each other exactly. Then you can tape it down with a tape, a sellotape or anything that you have. So you take page 1, page 2, this is page 3, you fold it as well, then you match it, you tape it down. So you keep doing it until you've taped all the 6 together, then you cut it out. That is very easy. You just do it and you cut it out. So what I did is I already taped it together and cut it out so that we can be very fast. I don't want you to be here for too long. So I already taped it out and taped it and cut it out. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, this is the fabric I'm using. I'm going to cut out the pattern and the pattern of the satin, then we can move from there. Okay, so I went ahead and cut the patterns out for the fabric and the satin. Okay, when you're cutting the pattern, make sure that you put on weights to hold it in place, because it's a bit dicey cutting out the pattern. If you have a bigger space, good. You just put on weights so that it will hold the patterns in place for you, then you can cut the fabrics. Okay, so now if you do not want to do satin lining, it's easier. All you are going to do is you put it together. This is 1/2, 1/2. This is wrong size together. Then with durags, they don't really do it right size together, because there will be a thickness here that might leave a mark on your forehead after removing it. So they normally do it wrong size together, so that that part, the sewn part, will stick out, so that after you've tied it on your head, it wouldn't leave any mark on your forehead. You know, the men brings it on their forehead, and if that part should go inside, it's going to leave a line on their forehead, which shouldn't be. So you just put it wrong size together. You take it to your serger, then you serge from here to the end. So you're going to, let me take this out of the way, and this one too out. Okay, so you take it to your serger and you're going to serge all along to this end. Okay, so this is what I did. I just went to the serger and I serged all along to the end. Now what you're going to do next is we are going to serge everywhere along the line. So when the way it's cut, when you start, it's going to take you all along. So I'm going to start from here and I'm going to serge all along to get it finished. Okay, so this is the outcome after serging all around it, everywhere is serged. So that is it. So this is what you do if you don't want the satin lining. You just cut your fabric straight ahead. You serge from here to the end, then you serge all around it. Now on the serger, when you get to this point, the corner here, all you do is you straighten it to be a straight line. You just straighten it and it will serge it. You can easily curve it back. So that is it. Now let's go on to adding the satin lining. That one too is very simple. All you are going to do is, since we want the good part of the satin inside, you are going to put the right sides of the satin together like this. Then you take your fabric. This is the wrong side to the wrong side of the satin on one side, then wrong side to the wrong side of the fabric and material on the other side. So the satin will be sandwiched in between the fabrics. So the right side of the fabric out and the right side of the satin inside. Okay, of the satin inside. Okay, so repeating it, you take your satin, you put right sides together, you take your fabric, put the wrong side to the wrong side of one side of the satin, put wrong side to the wrong side to the other side of the satin. If you're a beginner, it's advisable to pin this together. So as you line it all together, you pin it, then you serge from here to the end. So you make sure everything is lined up really well, and you serge it. Just like how we did the other one, you serge it from here to the end. Okay, so I finished serging the top to the back here. So the fabric right side out, satin right side inside. Very beautiful. So now you can choose to pin all the edges together, then you go ahead and serge all around it. So I'm going to go ahead and serge all around the edges. As I said, when you get to this part, you just straighten it on the serger and you serge on it and you'll be fine. Okay, so this is how it came out after I serged all around it. So you have your satin inside. With the satin line, you can use any fabric, but when you are using a stretchy fabric, if you want to use satin, you have to use a stretchy satin so that it will match up. So this is how it came out, beautifully satin lined. Then so we have the satin lined durag, and we have the one that is not satin lined. The process is the same. You just have to sandwich your satin in between this one. So as usual, I'm going to try it on for us to see how it will look. Okay, so this is how it came out, trying it on my personal assistant, Damika. I tried on the satin lined one on her. So this is how it came out. pretty. Remember, you can use any fabric, and the size too, when you are cutting it, you can cut it bigger than the one that I provided. So you can always cut bigger to your demand. If the person has a lot of hair, you can always add up, or if you are making for a child, you can reduce it a little to your preference. And I also tried this one on another personal assistant called Magdami. So this is how it came out. So I think we did a really good job here. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate all of you so much supporting me here and in the Facebook group as well. I appreciate your presence. If you like what I did today, please give me some thumbs up and help me grow. If you're a new person here, kindly subscribe and hit the notification button, and I promise you I'll always bring you great stuff. And there is always a learning curve. If you have any ideas and suggestions, please don't hold back. Kindly put it down in the comments down there, and I'll listen to it and work on it. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day.